Welcome everybody back to the channel, the 3L, where it's all about living, learning, and listening. I'm your host, Chad. So glad you gave me a little piece of your day today. Listen, folks, today I am super excited for this reaction. Okay, now there's a lot of people who, for whatever reason may frown upon the fact that I don't necessarily follow a certain guideline or chronological order of how an artist's journey is evolving or how their career took off or whatever. A lot of people want me to follow a certain code or certain order of things. Listen, I encourage those folks, to start their own channel. But me personally, I'm on a journey of my own. Okay, I'm on my own musical journey, and so wherever it takes me, wherever it leads, whether it's in order or it's not in order. Today, we've got the young, very talented superstar, Miss Angelina Jordan. Hold on, folks. Strap in and let's go for a ride.
As a child, I walked the streets, they see me growing up. Knew you were all I need. Had seen in myself through all the years. It's like it's in my tears. I think what is giving me the smiles and the memories, but now it's not here to hold my head. In the light of the blue sky, I'm not alone to fight. I'm never regret what I do. We're a million miles apart. It's pulling my heart like an empty bubble to be thrown out. I can't make it stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone. I know that I'm never alone. I know that I'm never alone. Never alone. Never alone. No.
Just like to say here, this is a beautiful sentiment, a memory, that you have. People in your life, your family members, your relatives, your loved ones that have helped shape you, growing up. You grow up and you have all these memories, and as you are coming up in the years, and being raised, you can remember, I can recall things they've said, things they've done to help me along the way. This is a very reflective song. It's a very nostalgic in a way. Times when you're feeling low, maybe times when you're feeling alone, like she said here in the lyrics, feeling alone, and it seems like we're a million miles apart. You're still in my dreams, you're still in my head, and I can remember all the memories, the wonderful memories we share. It's a beautiful piece. And her first release now, I think, one of her first releases since she signed on with Republic Records, I believe, just a month or so back. It's one of those songs that if you're feeling a certain way, put this on and it'll help you get through those kind of times where you're feeling alone. This is a very emotional, deeply emotional type of song as far as its lyrical content. Very moving.
You said I'm watching you from the moon. I'm everywhere, see everything you do. I can't see you, but I know you're here. It's like you're in my teeth. I think what is giving me the smiles and the memories, but now it's not here to hold my hand. In the light of the blue sky,
it's funny because, you know, AJ has a way of just reminding her audience now and again that, hey, I've got the vocal range. You know, I can dip down and stay in a certain plane for a while, and then I can rise way up. And I'm just letting you guys know, I still got it. She always had it, actually. It's just that, you know, sometimes when she stays on a certain plane, you kind of forget, you know, and she'll stay there a while, and then she'll just do a complete 180 and just rise up like that, and it's just beautiful. Her voice, it's like I can hear it maturing with the lyrical content, the way that she's presenting the song, the way she's singing it. I can tell, and I haven't really been on the AJ journey that long, but just listen to her different songs and how she's evolving as an artist. You can tell that she's maturing in both her content and her voice. It's beautiful to watch.
I wonder when I close my eyes, are you in my dream tonight? I wonder, are your friends the stars, the songs for you wherever you are? We're a million miles apart, it's pulling my heart like an empty bubble to be thrown. I can make it stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone.
Well, folks, you know, she's sending this out to all those who have lost a loved one. Many of us have. I know I have several, you know, loved ones that were close to me, and, you know, it is very emotional. It leaves a scar in your heart, you know. There's nights where you just lay down in bed and you just look up at the ceiling. You know, you're missing them, you know. You want to have that one last conversation, you know. You want to talk to them again. You want to put your arms around them and give them a hug or whatever. This is a very, very emotional song. For those of you that have loved ones that you've lost, people that are very dear to you, that have helped you shape the kind of person that you are, this is the song for you. And though it may seem, you know, that you are millions of miles apart, they're actually in your heart. And you can always keep them close to you. Close in your head, close in your heart. And then, you know, when you are reflecting, you know, you are thinking about all those wonderful memories, even though they're no longer with you physically, they're with you on the inside, and that's what counts. Folks, thanks so much for this request. This is her new release, and I'm still gonna, you know, be reacting to Angelina's older works, you know, in her younger years. There's still a lot of things that are untapped that I haven't tapped into yet, and I do realize that. But this is new, fresh off the press, and so I wanted to get this video in because many of you are starting to request it just recently here since it's been released, and so I wanted to get this video in. But definitely going to go back to her earlier works as well. Thank you for all your requests. Thank you for all your recommendations. I do look at all your comments, so I appreciate you sending those my way. And folks, until next time, just remember, talking is not always teaching, but listening is always learning. Have a good night and take care.